Ever felt like someone's smile was hiding a dagger aimed at your back? Have you ever wondered why certain people always rain on your parade? If you've been feeling this way, you're not alone and you're not imagining things. Let's dive into the truth about those who disguise their jealousy with fake smiles and backhanded compliments. Stick with me, because understanding this could change your life. Think about your journey. You've worked hard, prayed harder, and finally you're seeing the fruits of your labor. Yet, there's this nagging feeling, this sense of unease around certain people in your life. They smile to your face, but something feels off. You share your victories, and instead of joy, you get criticism, doubts, or worse, silence. It's as if they want to see you fail. Let's be real. We all crave genuine relationships where support is unconditional and joy is shared. But the truth is, not everyone in your circle has your best interests at heart. Some people are fueled by jealousy and insecurity. They can't stand to see you succeed because it shines a light on their own failures and shortcomings. It's time to take a closer look at those around you. To protect your peace, you need to identify these toxic influences. We're going to break down the 7 types of people who, no matter how friendly they seem, are secretly rooting for your downfall. These are the constant critic, the backstabber, the competitor, the doubter, the user, the envious friend, and the negative Nancy. Recognizing them is the first step towards safeguarding your journey. Stay with me, chosen ones. By the end of this video, you'll not only know how to spot these toxic people, but also how to protect your energy and keep moving forward on your God-given path. Let's dive in and reclaim the positive, uplifting environment you deserve. The first type of person you need to be cautious of is the constant critic. These are the people who always find something wrong with everything you do. No matter how hard you try, they're never satisfied. Their criticism isn't constructive. It's meant to tear you down and make you doubt yourself. Remember, constructive criticism helps you grow, but constant negative feedback is a red flag. How do you spot a constant critic? First, recognize the difference between constructive feedback and constant criticism. Constructive feedback is specific, aimed at improvement, and often comes with suggestions on how to do better. On the other hand, constant criticism is vague, negative, and persistent, often attacking your character rather than your actions. Constructive criticism might sound like, "You did a great job on the project, but maybe next time you could add more visuals to make it even better." Constant criticism, however, sounds like, "You never do anything right. Your presentations are always boring." The impact of constant criticism on your self-esteem and mental health can be significant. When you're constantly told that you're not good enough, it can make you feel worthless and drain your motivation. This negativity can seep into your thoughts, making you believe that you truly can't do anything right. Over time, this can erode your confidence and make you doubt your abilities. It's like carrying a heavy backpack full of negative comments everywhere you go. Eventually, it wears you down. Let me share a personal story. I once worked with someone who constantly criticized everything I did. No matter how much effort I put into my work, it was never enough for them. Their comments weren't about helping me improve. They were about making me feel small. It took me a while to realize that their criticism was more about their own insecurities than about my performance. Eventually, I learned to separate their criticism from my self-worth. I started focusing on the feedback that was truly meant to help me grow and ignored the rest. It wasn't easy, but it made a huge difference in my life. So, how do you deal with a constant critic? First, try to respond with grace. Thank them for their feedback, and then evaluate if it's something you can use to improve. If it's just negative noise, don't let it get to you. Remember, their words are a reflection of their own issues, not yours. Set clear boundaries. If someone's criticism becomes too much to handle, it's okay to distance yourself from them. You deserve to be surrounded by people who support and uplift you. Constructive feedback should build you up, not tear you down. As the Bible says, Matthew 7:1, "Do not judge, or you too will be judged." This reminds us to be mindful of how we give and receive feedback. Seek out those who offer constructive criticism with love and a genuine desire to help you grow. The constant critic can be a tough challenge, but with the right mindset and boundaries, you can protect yourself from their negative influence. Focus on your growth and surround yourself with those who truly care about your progress. Remember, you are valued and capable, no matter what the critics say. Number 2, the backstabber. We have the backstabber. These are the people who pretend to be your friends, but the moment you're not around, they say hurtful things about you. They might be jealous of your progress and try to sabotage your reputation. Be wary of those who gossip, as they often spread lies and create unnecessary drama. How can you identify a backstabber? Look for signs of two-faced behavior. They might act like your best friend to your face, but when you're not around, they criticize and undermine you. Listen carefully to what they say about others too. If they gossip about others, it's likely they gossip about you as well. Backstabbers are often skilled at hiding their true intentions. They might seem supportive, but pay attention to the little things they say and do. Are they always trying to find faults in others? Do they spread rumors? These are clear warning signs. Gossip can have a devastating impact on relationships and trust. When someone you trust betrays you, it can be deeply hurtful. Gossip not only damages your reputation, but also creates a toxic environment. It breeds mistrust and can lead to conflicts and misunderstandings. When trust is broken, it's hard to rebuild. Gossip can turn friends into enemies and create divisions that are difficult to mend. It's important to address gossip quickly and directly to prevent further damage. Let me share a personal story about a time when I dealt with a backstabber. I had a colleague who seemed like a great friend. We'd share lunch, chat about our lives, and I trusted them. But then, I started hearing rumors about myself. It turned out, my colleague was the source. I felt devastated. Someone I considered a friend had been spreading lies about me. It took time and a lot of courage to confront them and set the record straight. But it taught me a valuable lesson about being cautious and not trusting too easily. So, how can you protect yourself from backstabbers? First, be mindful of who you share personal information with. Not everyone needs to know your business. Keep your circle small and filled with people who have proven their loyalty. If you suspect someone is gossiping about you, address it directly but calmly. Ask them about it and give them a chance to explain. If they admit to it and show genuine remorse, you might be able to rebuild trust. But if they deny it or get defensive, it's a clear sign they might not be a true friend. As Proverbs 16:28 says, "A perverse person stirs up conflict, and a gossip separates close friends." This verse reminds us of the destructive power of gossip and the importance of choosing our friends wisely. Dealing with a backstabber is never easy, but with awareness and the right approach, you can protect yourself from their toxic influence. Surround yourself with genuine, trustworthy people who celebrate your successes and support you through challenges. Remember, your true friends will always have your back, not a knife in it. The third type of person to watch out for is the competitor. These individuals see everything as a contest. Instead of being happy for your achievements, they try to outshine you. Healthy competition can be motivating, but when someone constantly tries to overshadow you, it's a sign of jealousy. How can you spot a competitor? They often turn every interaction into a competition. If you share good news, they'll immediately share something better. If you achieve a goal, they'll downplay it and emphasize their own successes. Their need to compete can make you feel unappreciated and overshadowed. A competitor is someone who sees your achievements as a threat rather than a reason to celebrate. They might say things like, "That's great, But I did something even better. It's their way of keeping the spotlight on themselves. Constant competition can strain friendships and create tension. Instead of feeling supported, you might feel like you're always in a race. This can lead to feelings of frustration, resentment, and burnout. True friends should uplift each other, not compete for the top spot. When everything becomes a competition, it's hard to build genuine connections. The constant need to prove themselves can push competitors to say hurtful things and undermine your efforts. Over time, this erodes trust and damages the relationship. I remember having a friend who turned everything into a competition. Whether it was grades, career milestones, or even hobbies, they always had to be better. At first, I didn't mind, but after a while, it started to wear me down. Instead of feeling happy about my achievements, I felt like I had to compete. It took me some time to realize that this constant competition was toxic. I started to distance myself and surround myself with people who celebrated my successes without feeling the need to outdo me. It made a huge difference in my well-being. So, how can you foster healthy competition and avoid the negative effects? First, focus on your own journey. Celebrate your successes without comparing them to others. Encourage collaboration and teamwork rather than individual competition. When someone achieves something, celebrate with them genuinely. It's important to set boundaries with competitive friends. Let them know how their behavior affects you and encourage a more supportive environment. Remember, healthy competition can be motivating, but it should never come at the expense of your relationships and mental health. As James 3:16 says, "For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice." This verse reminds us that selfish ambition and envy can lead to chaos and negativity. Strive for healthy competition that encourages growth and mutual support. Dealing with a competitor can be challenging, but by focusing on your own path and fostering a supportive environment, you can protect your peace and well-being. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your victories and inspire you to be the best version of yourself without feeling the need to compete. 4. The doubter. Then there's the doubter. These people never believe in your dreams or your potential. They always find a reason why your plans won't work. Their lack of faith can be discouraging and make you second-guess yourself. Surround yourself with those who uplift and believe in you. How can you spot a doubter? They are the ones who consistently question your goals and abilities. When you share your dreams, they respond with doubt and negativity. They might say things like, "Are you sure you can do that?" Or "That seems impossible." Doubters often disguise their negativity as concern. They might claim they're just being realistic, but their words can sap your motivation and confidence. They focus on potential failures rather than possibilities. The impact of constant doubt on your self-confidence and motivation can be profound. When someone close to you repeatedly questions your capabilities, it's easy to start doubting yourself. This negativity can hinder your progress and make you afraid to take risks. Doubters can make you feel like you're not good enough or that your dreams are out of reach. This can lead to a cycle of self-doubt and inaction, preventing you from reaching your full potential. Let me share a personal story about dealing with a doubter. I had a mentor who, instead of encouraging me, always pointed out the potential pitfalls of my plans. Whenever I shared an idea, they'd respond with, "I don't think that's a good idea," or "That sounds risky." At first, I thought they were just trying to help. Over time, I realized their constant doubt was holding me back. I started to question my own judgment and became afraid to pursue my dreams. It wasn't until I surrounded myself with more supportive people that I regained my confidence. So, how can you build resilience against doubters? First, remember that not everyone will understand your vision, and that's okay. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your dreams. Seek out mentors and friends who provide constructive feedback and encouragement. Focus on your achievements and remind yourself of your strengths. Keep a journal of your successes, no matter how small, to boost your confidence. Practice positive self-talk and affirmations to reinforce your belief in yourself. As Philippians 4:13 says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." This verse is a powerful reminder that with faith and determination, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your dreams. Dealing with a doubter can be challenging, but by focusing on your own strengths and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you can overcome their negativity. Believe in yourself and your dreams, and remember that with God's help, nothing is impossible. 5. The user. Next up is the user. These people are only around when they need something from you. They don't genuinely care about you. They care about what you can do for them. It's important to recognize when someone is using you and set healthy boundaries. How can you spot a user? They often show up only when they need something. They might act friendly and interested, but their true intentions become clear when they repeatedly ask for favors without offering anything in return. They're quick to take but slow to give. Users are skilled at making you feel needed and important. Pay attention to patterns. Are they only around during tough times? Do they vanish when things are going well for you? The emotional toll of being used can be significant. It can make you feel unappreciated, drained, and even resentful. Constantly giving without receiving support in return can leave you feeling exhausted and undervalued. Being used can also make you question your worth. You might start to wonder if people truly like you for who you are or just for what you can provide. This can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation. I once had a friend who only called me when they needed help. Whether it was moving, borrowing money, or just needing a ride, they were always there with a request. But when I needed support, they were nowhere to be found. At first, I didn't mind helping out, but over time, I realized the friendship was one-sided. I was giving and giving, but getting nothing in return. It took a toll on my emotional health and made me feel taken advantage of. So, how can you protect yourself from users? The key is to set healthy boundaries. It's okay to say no. Your time and energy are valuable, and you deserve to be treated with respect. Identify your limits and stick to them. Communicate your boundaries clearly and calmly. Let people know what you're comfortable with and what you're not. If someone continues to take advantage of you despite your boundaries, it might be time to reevaluate the relationship. As Proverbs 18:24 says, "One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." This verse reminds us to choose our friends wisely and to value those who are truly loyal and supportive. Dealing with a user can be tough, but by recognizing the signs and setting clear boundaries, you can protect yourself from their draining influence. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you are, not just what you can do for them. Remember, true friends are there through thick and thin. 6. The envious friend. We also have the envious friend. This type of person can't be genuinely happy for your success. They might pretend to be, but deep down, they wish they were in your place. Envy can turn a friend into a foe. Pay attention to those who seem overly critical when things go well for you. How can you recognize an envious friend? They often show signs of jealousy when you succeed. They might downplay your achievements or make passive-aggressive comments. Instead of celebrating with you, they seem resentful or distant. Envious friends might say things like, "Well, it's not that big of a deal," or "You were just lucky." These comments are designed to minimize your achievements and make them feel better about their own insecurities. Envy can poison a friendship and create distance. It's hard to trust someone who doesn't genuinely support you. Over time, this can lead to feelings of frustration and disappointment, making it difficult to maintain a healthy relationship. When a friend is envious, it's challenging to share your successes and joys with them. This lack of genuine support can create a rift in the relationship, making it difficult to confide in them or seek their advice. I once had a friend who always seemed supportive on the surface, but I started noticing their envy whenever I achieved something. They would make sarcastic remarks and try to downplay my accomplishments. It hurt because I valued their opinion and friendship. It took some time for me to realize that their envy was more about their insecurities than my achievements. Once I understood this, I was able to address it and decide how to move forward in the relationship. So, how can you handle an envious friend? Start by cultivating gratitude and positivity in your own life. Celebrate your successes and encourage your friends to do the same. Show genuine happiness for others' achievements and lead by example. It's also important to have an open and honest conversation with your friend. Let them know how their envy affects you. Encourage them to focus on their own strengths and accomplishments. If they continue to show envy and it affects your relationship negatively, it might be time to distance yourself. As Proverbs 14:30 says, "A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones." This verse reminds us that envy can destroy our inner peace and well-being. Strive for contentment and gratitude in your own life and encourage those around you to do the same. Dealing with an envious friend can be challenging, but by fostering gratitude and positivity, you can protect yourself from their negative influence. Surround yourself with friends who genuinely celebrate your successes and inspire you to be your best self. Remember, true friends lift you up, not bring you down. Lastly, we have the negative Nancy. These people drain your energy with their constant negativity. They always see the glass half empty and are quick to bring you down with their pessimistic outlook. Positivity is crucial for a chosen one's journey, so steer clear of those who bring a dark cloud over everything. How can you spot a negative Nancy? They are the ones who always have something negative to say, no matter the situation. They often focus on worst-case scenarios, find faults in every plan, and rarely offer solutions. Their pessimism can be contagious. Negative Nancys might say things like, "That'll never work," or "What's the point in trying?" They seem to thrive on finding reasons why something can't be done, instead of looking for ways to make it happen. The emotional impact of constant negativity can be significant. Being around a negative Nancy can make you feel discouraged, stressed, and even hopeless. Their constant pessimism can cloud your judgment and make it harder to stay positive and motivated. Constant negativity can drain your energy and make it difficult to maintain a positive outlook. It can also affect your mental health, leading to increased stress and anxiety. It's essential to protect your emotional well-being from such influences. I once worked with someone who was the epitome of a negative Nancy. No matter what idea I brought up, they always found a reason why it wouldn't work. Their constant negativity started to affect my confidence and enthusiasm. At first, I tried to ignore it, but over time, it took a toll on my mental health. I realized I needed to distance myself from their negativity to protect my own well-being and stay focused on my goals. So, how can you maintain a positive attitude and protect yourself from negative Nancys? First, limit your exposure to their negativity. It's okay to distance yourself from people who constantly bring you down. Surround yourself with positive influences who uplift and encourage you. Practice gratitude and focus on the good in your life. Keep a journal of positive experiences and accomplishments to remind yourself of your strengths and blessings. Engage in activities that bring you joy and help you stay positive. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. As Philippians 4 8 says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." This verse reminds us to focus on positive and uplifting thoughts. Dealing with a negative Nancy can be challenging, but by focusing on positivity and surrounding yourself with supportive influences, you can protect your well-being. Remember, your journey as a chosen one requires a positive mindset and a hopeful heart. Choose to focus on the good and let go of the negativity. So, chosen ones, be mindful of these 7 types of people. Remember, it's okay to distance yourself from those who don't support your journey. God has a plan for you, and you need people around you who lift you up, not tear you down. Stay strong, stay blessed, and keep shining. Let's quickly recap the 7 types of people to watch out for: the constant critic, the backstabber, the competitor, the doubter, the user, the envious friend, and the negative Nancy. Each of these types can hinder your progress and dampen your spirit. These individuals can be detrimental to your well-being and personal growth. Identifying them and setting boundaries is crucial for maintaining a healthy and positive environment. Positive relationships are essential for a fulfilling life. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, support you, and genuinely care about your happiness. These are the friends who will stand by you in tough times and celebrate with you in joyful moments. Having a circle of supportive friends can make a significant difference in your life. They help you stay motivated, provide valuable feedback, and share in your successes. Invest in relationships that uplift and encourage you. Personal growth and self-care are vital in navigating relationships. Take time to reflect on your interactions and how they impact you. Practice self-care by engaging in activities that bring you joy and peace. Remember, you are worthy of respect and love. Self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary. By taking care of yourself, you become better equipped to handle the challenges life throws at you and to support those around you. Trust in God's plan for your life. He has a purpose for you, and He will guide you through every obstacle. When faced with negativity and doubt, lean on your faith. God places people in your life for a reason, and sometimes He removes them for your protection. Philippians 4:13 reminds us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Let this be your mantra. With God's strength, you can overcome any challenge and achieve your dreams. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspirational content. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Remember, chosen ones, your journey is unique and filled with potential. Stay focused, stay positive, and surround yourself with love and support. Together, we can achieve greatness. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep the faith and stay vigilant. God bless.